Ahmay Cuisine. Welcome back to my kitchen. I'm here with a special guest, and this is Chef May. We're gonna do a 3-part cooking series, and there's gonna be 3 videos on YouTube teaching you how to make amazing Burmese food. This is May, guys.
Well, thank you. My name is May with Ahmay Cuisine. I'm originally from Yangon, Myanmar, and we're gonna show you how to cook dishes from there. And my company, Ahmay Cuisine, is trying to popularize the cuisine from there by just doing pop-ups, having it be accessible. But in case you can't make it, we're gonna show you how to cook Nan Gyi Thoke.
Awesome. Nan Gyi Thoke is a very special dish. I love eating it, so I'm very excited today.
I'm gonna put him to a lot of work.
Oh, pressure, huh? Pressure.
Yeah.
Under pressure. I grew up in Yangon, right? And I was very surprised she's also from Yangon. Like my family moved to Yangon from Myitkyina in Kachin State for higher education, you know? And then us ending in South Florida, that's kind of cool, you know? It's kind of like fate. Now that we've done prepping, here we go. What's first?
We're gonna do the marinade for the chicken. All right. So for this, you know, you season garlic with your heart. So it's like...
We love garlic, by the way.
Everything's got
love garlic.
I think that's something that all culture have in common. Everybody loves garlic. So we're gonna do the 1 head of garlic that you prepped.
Smash it! Ah! Oh, that's too much, sorry. Yikes.
We're gonna use half of it in here, and then half of it for an onion garlic base. Okay. So same thing with,
cook, right?
Yeah, that's the main one that we cook. We're gonna do the same thing with ginger.
That's one ginger.
We're gonna add a little bit of ginger to it. And then fish sauce. Okay. You wanna add all that in there. Now we're gonna have a little bit of turmeric, about half of that we'll do.
A pinch?
No, we're gonna do half of that. It's about, 2 tablespoons worth. I like a little chili powder. Same thing, we're gonna do half of that in there. Yeah. And then paprika, half of this. So everything's about, we have about 8 pounds of chicken. Do about 3 tablespoons of seasoning. And then let's add in a little bit of salt. All right. Since we do have fish sauce in there, you don't want to do too much. We can always add.
While we cook, right?
Yeah, we can always add more. So just a little bit of pepper. All right, get to mixing.
All right, let's
Ready?
go. And how long are we keeping this marinated for?
We're just gonna do it for about 20 minutes while we cook the rest of the ingredients. So Burmese cooking, it's pretty quick, honestly. It's the same base for all the, I guess we can call it curry, all the curries. We always start off with the onion, garlic, ginger, and the spices. So we're gonna follow that same method. So you can add chicken, beef, shrimp, anything you wanna cook for it, same base. While he's prepping the chicken marinade, we're gonna get the base started. Starting with onion. I'm gonna add in a little bit of the ginger, the garlic, and then paprika, turmeric, and chili powder. And we're just gonna cook that until it is brown and the chicken is ready.
Here we go.
So we're just
marinated with a lot of lard. You want to put half in this one?
Yeah, perfect.
They're very thick, huh?
Yeah, you gotta feed a lot, right?
Yeah. And the rest goes on the other side?
Yeah, correct.
It smells so good already.
Okay, I'm just gonna stir this, make sure everything gets mixed. So we're just gonna let it sear a little bit, and then we're gonna add water or stock to cover. You can put a lid on it and it'll cook for about 20 minutes, 20-30 minutes, until we see that the chicken is fully cooked through.
A lot of the Burmese restaurants, they don't really have refrigerators back in the days. So the curry has to be oily to keep it, so you can keep it, for a while.
So we got some water. Let me add some salt, make it taste like the ocean. So we got thick udon noodles. That's, you know, in Burma they have Nan Gyi, which we can't find here, but this is about as close to it.
They're all rice noodles, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Most Southeast Asian countries use rice
noodles. Yeah.
Vietnamese noodles are very similar, but ours is a little bit thicker, right? Thicker, more round.
Exactly. So we're gonna just cook these for about 15 minutes. Next we have chickpea powder.
It goes in a lot of our dishes, right?
Yeah,
A lot of our salads, yeah.
It's good to use as a thickener. So you know, if anybody that is gluten-free, you can do this. You can just add a little bit of this. You can use it as coating. We also have tofu made with this, which is what you were talking about earlier, right?
So it adds more protein to our dish as well, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, so we're just gonna put this in a pan, let it cook over about medium-low until it changes color, and toast this. And you won't, this got like that raw flavor that, you know, nobody likes. All right, so we're gonna start by mixing all the stuff for Nan Gyi Thoke. And Thoke, you know, means to mix with your hands. So I see you got your gloves.
I got my gloves here.
You're ready? So here we have we don't have Nan Gyi, which traditionally is used, but we have udon noodles, which is pretty close.
Works just as good, right?
Yeah, so we got some noodles in here. We're gonna add in a little bit of cabbage, red onion, just a little crunch. And then we also have our chicken curry that we braise. And that's been going for about 20, 30 minutes. And you see it's just falling apart. It's shredding really nicely. So we're gonna add in the chicken, careful, it's hot. And what we call the curry, the oil. And in Burmese culture, they always say if the oil separates, that means you did a good job. So look, you did a good job.
Yep.
And we have our toasted chickpea powder that's gonna help bind everything together. We also have a little bit of a garlic oil since, you know, we love our garlic. And mix all that up. And I like using, this is a natural sea salt. It's a garlic sea salt, local company called Palm Beach Salt. So I'm gonna add in a little bit of this garlic sea salt to it.
Delicious.
All right, that's looking really good. So whenever that's mixed, we're gonna add it to there.
We're gonna plate it.
And we're gonna plate it, and we're gonna add in a little bit of a hard-boiled onion, or hard-boiled egg.
Be very careful.
Perfect. Here's the hard-boiled egg. Garnish it with a lime. There, we can squeeze a little bit on top, and you know, we gotta try it now.
Yep.
All right.
And so here is our Nan Gyi Thoke. Moment of truth. Let's go. It's almost like spaghetti, huh? You gotta twirl it.
Right? We need a spoon for this?
Yeah. How is it?
And that's good.
Perfect.
Right? Did it.
Creamy, flavorful from the chicken. The noodles texture is very good. Amazing. I love it.
You got everything in there.
Yeah. You got the sweet, the salty, the savory. The noodle bites really well.
That's the Burmese cuisine, right? We just have to hit every single one of those notes. Simple.
Sour too, right?
Yeah, sour too. So simple, everyday cooking.
Yep. And you can do it every night. I mean, it's the recipe is there. Give it a shot. I guarantee you guys will love it. Cheers.
Okay.
I'm gonna take one more bite.
Yeah. It's good.